Good morning, everyone. Today we're back with, I was going to say collection obsession. Nope. We're back with 30 days of sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And Christine Steele Harden is the creator of the sketch. And she's got a strip up here, then she's got another strip here, and then she's got a bigger piece down here. So they're, and maybe a little mixed media in here too. And then embellishments. And then she's got 3 photos up here and 1 down here and her title up here. So this could be like, maybe this is the only torn paper. I don't, you know, it doesn't matter as long as you're kind of within there. Whatever the sketch looks like to you. But I am going to be scrapbooking the youngest grand. This is Ashton, and he is wearing a Packer helmet. He had to wear one of those head shapers for a while, and his mom makes t-shirts, so she made him a Packer helmet. So I'm gonna have these ones up in this corner and this one up down here in this corner, just because the way that it rolls out, and or because the way that he's facing, because the way that he rolls out here. I have no idea what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm using this green paper, and it's got all these little football sayings on it. And my favorite one up here is, where is it now? I gotta make sure I see it. Oh, something has affected my, and oh, maybe it has, maybe it probably says football has affected my entire family's life. My little boy can't go to bed unless we give him a 2-minute warning. I think that's so cute. So there's all like little football sayings in here. And so then this is gonna be my bottom one. This is gonna be the top. This is gonna be my center, and I thought this kind of looks like, you know, the football color, so that's why I thought I would use this. And I have to tell you this, and this actually, I can tell by looking at this because it says blue ABC, that this was actually what was underneath the paper when when it was sitting on the shelf, and it was the color I wanted, and it was like the only one that was like this, and I thought, ah, that's cool, I like that, and I bought it. And then when I got home, I did realize that it was not actually the paper. But I'm using it today because it's the color I want. It's so funny because they left me buy it. Has anybody else done anything really weird like that? Okay, so I'm gonna tear my first piece, and it does have, it does kind of go down here, like it starts up higher, the tearing. Oh, and I've kind of inked around it because I'm inking around all my yellow pieces, because some of my yellow stars are gonna overlap this, and that's the only way you could actually see them. So, and I used the color tea dye because it has an orangish cast, which is perfect for around the yellow. So I really like that. So I've already went around this part because I knew I was going to be tearing this. So I'm just going to start here. And I kind of like to see the interior. Oh, the interior's yellow. So it's one of those all the way through colors. I don't know if I see that very often. And so I'm just working my way towards the bottom. And if I don't like it, I just keep tearing. You know, I might tear a little bit more off if I don't like it, but I'm thinking it's gonna be easy because as long as this is not meeting up to it, because I need to tear this also, because there just needs to be brown in the middle. So the background needs to be in the middle of this. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and I wanna make sure this is in here because that's my favorite part. So I'm gonna see, let's see, it's kind of, it's maybe almost straight across. So I'm just gonna watch it that I don't take that off because I love that. Oh, it's down here too. So if I got into it a little bit, it's okay. But I think this is where you'd probably see it all the way across. Oh, maybe not. Because I think one of the pictures is gonna cover up this, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. But I love that. Okay, and I'm gonna run right into it right there. And I just decided I'd do that on purpose. Okay, now this is sticking out on this side, but it probably is on purpose. It's probably bigger than the paper. Let me see if going this way fixes the problem. Okay, I think I'm gonna go cut this off a little bit so it's not sticking out, and I'll be right back. That barely did anything but gave it a shave, but I did it anyway. Okay, and I'm gonna antique this here too. I'm not gonna antique this because I like the idea of the white being there. Just gives it another color. I don't have a whole lot of embellishments because it's like I didn't really buy any football stuff, but Aiden's planned, so I'm gonna have to get some because I don't have too much. I just have the footballs, and this is probably the best one, so that's it. I have some little ones, or one little one, I guess. Okay, and you can see this is just a nice shade for to antique this, or you know, set this edge apart from the yellow. I used to antique everything when I was making cards and stuff, but now I kind of just do it for things that, you know, if I need to set it apart, or if I want it to look vintage, because I think before I wanted everything to look vintage. I was really into everything vintage, but now that I'm doing grandkids, it's like, no, they're not vintage. Grandkids aren't vintage, so I don't do a lot of that. So I'm just trying to butt this up to the edge. I think this paper here is just shorter, because this seems like it's going all the way across. Yeah, you just never know. Okay, and then I have, let's see, I've got this one going up here, and she's got it pulled away from the corner a little bit, and so I'm gonna do that, so I got a little bit more room for my embellishments. And this one's gonna go here, and this one here. So I'm covering up that one part, but at least it says my little boy can't go to bed unless we give him a 2-minute warning. And it doesn't say warning, but you know that's what it says. Okay, and this is gonna say go pack go, because he's got on the Packer helmet. I live in Indiana, but I'm from Wisconsin. And once you're a Packer fan, you're always a Packer fan. Not that I care personally, because I'm not really a big sports fan, but now my husband's from Indiana, so he is an Indiana, whatever the Indiana team is, which, you know, we just came back from the Cubs game. No, we didn't. The Colts game. That's what my daughter, her husband is from Indiana, so they were Cubs fans because of living up north, and before that there was not, or you know, when he was younger, there was not a an Indiana team. But you know, I heard you're supposed to be true to your school, so you should be. You know, whoever your team is now, that's who you should be with. Okay, I think I'll probably push this up a little further, but I think I'm actually gonna start, I wanna make sure I have enough room for my embellishments over here. So I might start with figuring out where that's gonna be. And I'm not gonna put one, I've got 4 sizes of stars. And this is the second to the largest. And I think that's gonna be my biggest one in this corner. So I think I'm gonna start probably there. So I think I can go ahead and line up my photos. I just love playing with the sketches and being challenged to do a sketch a certain day, because otherwise I would just, well, maybe I'll play with that sketch in the year. I just love it. Oh, I gotta move this because it's too high to get it to touch up against my ruler. And I gotta have that little cheater. Oh, and now I've pushed that down too much. Okay. We're good, we're good. Okay. And so I think probably right there. Hopefully my head isn't in the screen too much. Okay, I think that's good. And sometimes you think, oh, what am I going to do with every picture? And sometimes when I have a picture of a kid, I have a hard time getting rid of the rest. So getting to use all four works. Works for grandma. So that's good. So I'm filming this on Wednesday to be posted for Thursday. So Thursday there will be one extra video. This is the morning one, and then there will be another one that is my I always show my layout share from the previous month. So that will be on at 8 o'clock. I noticed if I had them too close together, one of them wouldn't get viewed. And then probably because, I didn't tell anybody either. So I figure if I kind of spread them out a little bit, and tell you that, yeah, there's something coming up. Because, if you want to see it, I don't want you to miss it. Because lots of people love to see the layout shares. I know I love to see them, because then I can go, oh my gosh, I didn't see that one. That happens to me all the time. It's like, it's like if you watch somebody, you like to, make sure you see every single one. And I know sometimes I won't see everyone, but it really helps that, there's that red line around the, at the bottom of the at the bottom of the video, because I know lots of times that's how I remember, or how I know that I've seen it or not. And then sometimes, there was one week I kept trying to watch videos and things kept happening. And it took me, I forget what video I was watching, but, well, this has happened more than one time, but the one day it took me like 4 times to get that video in. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. And then I'm going to put the letters over it. Oh, maybe I'll even let this one kind of go over the photo a little bit. And then I'll put this one over here. And this is probably, oh, I did get a little tape on it. And I usually tape first, and then later on I will go through and re-glue everything. Okay, and I think these come off, but I'm gonna put it right here. So I'm gonna pause because I think I gotta pull off all these stickers, and it's gonna take me a minute or. Okay, it was either not a sticker or I pulled off too much because I got right to the no sticker part anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on down here, And let's see, I want to have it so it's the same distance from the edge. So I need to find out what that is. Okay, it's almost at 3 centimeters. So over here, let me see if I can get it to that. So it should be right about here. Should be straight there. Okay, and then I have I still have more stars I need to put on this side because I'm gonna have 5. Let's see where do I want that one. Maybe like that. I like that. Ah, I think I need tweezers. When they get so little, it's like it's hard to hold on to them. Okay. Come on, fingers, work. Okay, maybe like that. I don't know if that's where I picked the first time I said maybe here. Okay, and then I have this football that it was in my sports binder. So it does have a little sticky on it already. And I'm gonna put it here so it kind of looks like it's laying up against the frame. Or the mat around the photo. Okay, and let's see, I'm putting some of these around him over here. And you know, I'm doing odds, 3, 5, or 7. Okay, I think I'm just going to glue this one. So I need to make sure I hit the right spot. Okay, where do I want to stick that? Maybe there. And then I'll put one of these little ones. And maybe put right on the photo. Okay, and then over here, I think I'm going to put one down here. Now, what I've noticed taking photos with a phone rather than a camera, it seems like everything's more perspective. Like his shoe looks so much more closer than, you know, it did if you're shooting with the camera. Does anybody else notice that? And like, you know, if, like when I have a picture taken, I think, dang, my nose is big. And I'm thinking, I don't remember it looking that big before. Does anybody else get that? I don't know. Okay, and I think this one up here. And I think down here I'm doing, how many? That would be 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm doing 7 down here. I think that's the deal. Okay, there's 4. So maybe like that. Is this 4? Yeah. I kind of had a plan, but now, you know, I didn't photograph it because my phone was dead. Oh, today is Wednesday, and we had that test, It's like I never got it. I know I didn't get the last one either. I don't know whether I don't have it set or do I have so many photos on my phone that it's like I just can't even update. I think is what's really goes on. Okay, where do I want this one? Maybe over the picture again. Okay, and I had these banners, but I'm just not digging them, so I think I'm gonna skip those. I do have other words that maybe I could put down, like I do have touchdown, even though, you know, he's not really playing, he's just a watcher. Actually, he probably wasn't even watching. It's just that his mom thought he had to have a Packer helmet. Okay, so let's see. We can probably put touchdown someplace. Okay, let's see. Maybe right here, because I would like to get it in my triangle. Not like we didn't have enough words already since our paper is all words. Okay. And we have winner. Where was that at? Oh, I have winner and it's in green and gold. Where do I want to put that? I don't, oh, and I covered up that bed thing. Darn. I might just have to put that on when where do I want this? Maybe I'll put it right here, just because it brings up a little more color into this area. Well, I guess kind of the same colors everywhere. Okay, and then we have star player. Where is that? You see, I wrote down everything that would be fitting to football that my husband said was fitting to football, because I had no idea. I'm the girly girl. I don't know. I know very little about sports, even though I thought it was way cool when we went to see the Colts and how close everything was. It's like on TV, you just think, oh my gosh, they're like a mile away. I was just amazed. Okay. Now I do have another little football sticker here I could put on. Do I want to do that? Maybe I could put it here in the star. I think I'm going to put it here. For some reason I want to just tilt it like that. Is that from watching too much Charlie Brown? Lucy always did that, and then Charlie Brown tried to kick it and she'd move it. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, and it's one of those clear ones, so it's like I always feel like I have to burnish it. Okay, I think that's pretty good there. Now I do have these enamel dots that are from actually Hobby Lobby, and these look like Green Bay Packer colors for sure. Let's see, I think I'll just put a couple, one down here. And I just want to use this one green, so it's like I'm only going to get however many I get. Maybe one up here. And one down in here. So now my whole counting thing is going to be off, but I'm just going to go with this. Okay, and then I'm putting one more there, because these other colors are just not the right color. Okay, but I do have some of these that Gina Marie always puts in. Well, the times that I bought enamel dots, she's put these in as a free gift. So I thought they would be a fun little thing to put in. And so I'm going to put one here and there. This will kind of make my numbers more like I like them. Okay, where do I want to put this one? Maybe up here. Because I need to add 4 if I want to keep my numbers right. And this one I can only add 1 if I want to keep an odd number. And this one I need to add 1 or 3. So maybe I will add 3 to here. And maybe 1 right there. All right, so that's it. And I had no idea what I was going to do with these pictures. So I think this is perfect. I love it. So thanks, Christine, for that. And remember to check out all the other people that are playing. And I know you probably can't watch them all in one day. I probably won't even be able to watch them during this time. I don't know. There's something about this year. It's like we have 2 weddings. It's like so many things have happened this year. So have a wonderful day. Remember, at 8 o'clock there will be a layout share if you want to see that. And then I'll be back tomorrow with another 30 days of sketches. So thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you then. Close-ups at the end. Bye-bye.